and welcome to London Weekly, broadcasted live from Eagle News London Bureau, looking at key stories this week in London and in Europe. Brexit news: Prime Minister Theresa May has won approval to trigger Britain's exit. European news: Italian and British Prime Ministers hold talks about post-Brexit deals. Business news: UK economy confounds economists with a strong performance. And the Queen reaches a landmark sapphire anniversary. Our lifestyle reporters Love and Season reports on Young Voices concert, the largest school choir at the O2 London Arena. Lorraine Velasquez reports on the Prince's race at the Olympic Park. And our youth reporter Ashley looks at the art of the emoji. We have a tech report from Janka Suga, who looks at mobile selfie drones. And finally, a sports update looking at Rugby Six Nations and England's Premiership football news. In today's UK update, Prime Minister Theresa May won approval from Parliament's lower chamber on Wednesday to trigger Britain's exit from the European Union, defeating attempts by pro-EU lawmakers to attach extra conditions to her plan. The PM will start divorce talks by March the 31st.
Order. Order.
The ayes to the right, 494. The noes to the left, 122.
The ayes to the right, 494. The noes to the left, 122. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. Thank you.
This victory marks a significant step towards starting what is expected to be a complex and difficult two-year negotiation with the EU on issues such as trade, immigration and security that will redraw Britain's role in the world. The Brexit will go to the House of Lords when its journey begins in earnest on February the 20th. The government wants to complete the legislative process by March the 7th. European news: British Prime Minister Theresa May and her Italian counterpart Paolo Gentiloni held talks last Thursday and discussed the difficult issues surrounding Britain's decision to leave the European Union.
The importance that we both place on the long-standing relationship between our two countries. The UK remains committed to triggering Article 50 by the end of March. Last night we moved a step closer with the successful passage of the bill in the House of Commons. As I've said, the priority for the UK in the negotiations ahead will be to seek a new comprehensive, bold and ambitious free trade agreement with the European Union. Today we talked about the importance we both place on our trade.
The UK is Italy's seventh largest export market for goods, worth over €22 billion a year. Paolo Gentiloni urged European Union countries to negotiate constructively with Britain as it seeks to leave the bloc.
I think there is goodwill on all sides in relation to this matter. We recognise people want reassurance for their future. And as I said in the House of Commons yesterday, when I trigger Article 50, I will make clear that I want this issue to be addressed at an early stage of the negotiations, precisely so we can give reassurance both to UK citizens living in Italy and other member states and EU citizens living, Italians and others living here in the UK.
In our business news, Britain's economy keeps defying predictions of doom. Figures out on Friday show manufacturing growing faster than expected. It expanded by 1.2% in the last 3 months of 2016, more than twice the expected rate. Industrial and construction output also beating forecasts.
We've seen a UK economy that's defied all expectations, and while this data is now 2 months old, it still sends a strong signal that actually the UK economy is moving in the right direction, and that it confounds the doomsayers, it confounds all expectations to the contrary, and that it has weathered the storm over Brexit, and it should continue to do so, helped along, of course, by that weaker pound.
All told, the numbers made the UK economy the strongest performer of the group of 7 major nations last year. That confounds repeated predictions of slowdown following June's Brexit vote. Queen Elizabeth reaches 65 years on the throne. A photograph by David Bailey showing Britain's Queen Elizabeth II wearing a suit of sapphire jewellery given to her by her father, King George VI, as a wedding gift in 1947 was reissued by Buckingham Palace to mark the Queen's Sapphire Jubilee. The 90-year-old Queen acceded to the throne on February 6, 1952, when her father died. Last Monday marks the Queen's Sapphire Jubilee, 65 years on the throne, the first ever British monarch to have reached such a milestone. To mark the occasion, a 62-gun salute fired by the Honourable Artillery Company of the Tower of London and chimes at Westminster Abbey last Monday celebrated the Queen Elizabeth II as the world's longest reigning sovereign. Lifestyles and Tech. Love and Season is at a concert organised by Young Voices, who to date have raised more than £2 million for various children's charities and also hold 4 Guinness World Records, including the world's largest school choir.
Hi, I'm in London's world-famous O2 Arena, home to some of the best live entertainment on the planet. Tonight, we're about to see an extraordinary music extravaganza by young students right across London performing for the biggest school choir in the world.
The Young Voices Choir!
Over 7,000 primary school students took part during this amazing concert alongside well-known artists such as soul jazz singer Charlene Hector, beatboxers The Beatbox Collective, street dance troupe Urban Strides, as well as guitar slinging and Irish performer Tabby Callaghan. The young performers and audience were treated to a great display of lights and music effects, as the sounds of thousands of children singing in harmony filled the O2 Arena. With a full live band, backing singers, and the internationally acclaimed conductor David Lawrence, it made for one of the most exciting and memorable musical experiences you can imagine. So you joined the Young Voices concert. What was it like for you?
It was breathtaking because I got to sing with schools from all around London.
I felt proud of myself, and I was one of the thousands of children performing in front of lots of audiences.
The best part of the concert was the beatboxers because their beatboxing was really cool.
The best part for me was the song Sing, because we done a cappella and there was also beatboxing. Joining the Young Voices Choir helped me a lot because now I like singing and dancing even more, and it makes me feel more confident.
Yeah, it's helped me become more confident and enthusiastic in singing.
Teachers and pupils practiced the dance routines and learned the songs in the music lessons for many months before they excitedly came together for the penultimate show at the O2 Arena. Young Voices started off in Ireland 21 years ago and has grown to over 20 concerts held throughout the UK and Ireland, including international concerts in America and Germany, and has become the largest school choir organizer in the world. Their choirs range from 4,500 to 8,500 children, all performing at the same time to capacity audiences of families and friends. How do you think they did tonight?
I think they did fantastic. They knew all the songs.
Yeah, and I think they think they're going to be pop stars now. So
yeah. Well, I think it's helped the children. Yeah, because they didn't like singing. They do now. So, and it's a great experience for them. So,
what is the best part of the concert for you?
The children's involvement and reactions, because it's quite an amazing thing to sing in the O2, you know, like a performer.
And some people have never been to the O2, so some of our kids haven't. So coming here today, it's a great experience for them.
It is the aim of Young Voices to bring together children from across the region, boost their confidence, and provide lifelong memories for them and their families. Certainly, it has been a memorable experience for everyone, especially for these young, talented kids. It was fun and exciting, a truly unique experience, and something that they will be sharing in the many years to come. From London's O2 Arena, I'm Lavan Season, reporting for Eagle News, and I'm 1 with 25.
Lorraine Velasquez reports on the Prince's Race at the Olympic Park.
Hi, I'm Lorraine Velasquez from the London Bureau of Eagle Broadcasting, and I'm here at the Olympic Park. The Duke and the Duchess of Cambridge were out-sprinted by Prince Harry as they took the track at the Olympic Park in London for their mental health charity run on Sunday the 5th of February. The royal trio were joined by around 150 other runners and competed against each other in the 50-metre sprint. Despite being more appropriately dressed for running, the Duchess of Cambridge was outrun by Prince Harry and Prince William, who were only dressed in chinos and trainers on the day. The mental health campaign that the royals support, called Heads Together, aims to change the national conversation on mental health and well-being, and is a partnership with inspiring charities with decades of experience in tackling stigma, raising awareness, and providing vital help for people with mental health challenges.
We want to normalise mental health. We want to get people talking about it to make it more normal, to reduce the stigma. And by what you guys are doing and having so many of you here today, you've already seen the benefits of joining in, and by being a part of this marathon, we want to make it the mental health marathon, so we get more people talking and break down this stigma.
Reporting from the Olympic Park in East London, I'm Lorraine Velasquez from the London Bureau of Eagle Broadcasting, and I'm 1 with 25.
Ashley looks at the art of the emoji.
Emojis are small digital images or icons used to express an idea, emotion, or an object. So let's just face it, emojis are just part of our vocabulary now. Let's check out how it all started. The first emoji was created in 1999 by a team working on a Japanese mobile phone provider called iMode. It originally means pictograph, literally meaning E for picture and moji for character. Before emojis came out in 1999, we all know we used to use the simple colon and bracket to symbolize a smiley face, or a semicolon and a bracket for a winky face. However, nowadays, emojis are used to a whole new level. Emojis themselves include animals, food, and transport. We could even personalize the emoji by choosing what best suits our skin color. Researchers in Slovakia made the discovery of what they claimed to be the original smiley face drawn by a Slovakian lawyer in the 17th century, which is now over 300 years old. My favorite emoji is the icon with the heart eyes. I wonder what your favorite emoji is. Go check them out and see which one you love the most. Reporting here from the London Bureau, I am Ashley Spiritu from Digital Nest, and I am 1 with 25.
Our tech reporter Jan Kasuga reports on the mobile selfie drones.
Hi, I'm Jan Kasuga from the London Bureau, reporting on all things tech.
Fed up with selfie face or all those self-portraits taken at arm's length? Now, a mini drone built into a case of your smartphone hopes to overcome the limitations of the selfie stick without the complications of piloting a drone. Selfly's autonomous flying camera doubles as a phone case and is controlled by the camera app. Some notable features include the 8-megapixel camera, the 9mm slim design, which is also compatible with Android and iOS devices. But what is the difference compared to a normal drone?
Most of the people don't fly drones. It's complicated. You have to hassle around. You have to charge a controller. You have to take a bag. You have to remember to charge everything. It's not convenient. That's where Selflight comes in. We are solving a problem. We took all the technology, the high-end technology, stabilizing technology known today in the drone world, and we packaged it into a thin phone case. Okay, it's your phone case. It's always with you. You don't have to think about taking it with you. It's with you. Okay, you don't have to fly it because it's stable in the air. You just take it out, you pop it out, you put it wherever you want, and you control it very easily.
The company plans to retail Selfly for $99 or £79, accommodating most 4 to 6 inch smartphone models, or available as a universal phone case. Selfly's Kickstarter campaign, launched on Tuesday 24th of January, is currently looking for funding to perfect its prototype, aiming to get the device to market within the next 6 months.
Reporting from the London Bureau, I'm Jan Kasuga, your tech reporter, and I'm 1 with 25.
And we have a sports update looking at the Rugby Six Nations and England's Premiership football news.
Today we are here at London's Twickenham Stadium, the home of England's rugby. Rugby is one of England's national sports, which originated from an early form of football.
The legend of rugby's origin began when a schoolboy named Webb Ellis grew frustrated during a game of football and decided to pick up the ball and run with it in his hands into the goal. The name rugby comes from the school where this historic act took place, the rugby school situated in the heart of England's Midlands. And the name of the trophy awarded to the world champions of rugby is actually named after that same schoolboy. It is known as the Webb Ellis Trophy.
This week marks the beginning of the Six Nations tournament, a major rugby competition which consists of the top 6 rugby nations in Europe: England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, Italy and France.
Very exciting time for the team. Selected a very strong team. Had a great preparation. We're really looking forward to the Six Nations. The tournament's shaping up well. A lot of teams in form, a lot of teams moving in the right direction.
England's first game was against France. In a tightly contested game, England were behind with 10 minutes to go, until the winning score, or try as it's called in rugby, made by substitute Ben Teo. This win now gives England a national record 15th win in a row. This run of victories started way back in October of 2015, but they know that they must play better if they are to defend their Six Nations crown.
After a great start, we look forward to reporting back here in the coming weeks to report on more of England's victories. In footballing news, Chelsea cemented their place at the top of the English Premier League with a 3-1 victory over their London rivals Arsenal in this week's big game.
The highlight of the game was a fantastic solo goal from Chelsea star player Belgium's Eden Hazard. This result leaves Chelsea 9 points clear of their closest challengers, Tottenham Hotspurs and Manchester City. With only 14 games left to go, we'll be keeping track to see if anyone can catch Chelsea in the race to win the 2017 Premier League title. Tune in again next week for more sporting updates.
From outside London's Twickenham Stadium, I'm Giancarlo Matera reporting for Eagle Sports News, and I'm 1 with 25.
From all our crew here in London, thank you for watching London Weekly. I'm V. Manuel Season from the London Bureau for Eagle News. I'm 1 with 25. Goodbye.